We're here with Dr. Jack Wall of Video Games Live. First off, I just want to say that obviously what you're doing with the Video Games Live is very cool. And I guess I'm curious, how did you get involved in this?
Well, Tommy and I created the show. We actually came up with the idea back in 2002, in March of 2002. We had just launched GANG, the Game Audio Network Guild. That's sort of a nonprofit organization for professional and student audio people in the game industry. So we had a really good time doing that together, and we thought, what else can we do? And a lot of people have been contacting us as composers that we were in the video game space that, hey, I love this music you did, this particular piece of music you did in this level, but I can't get back to the level, I want to hear it again. Can you send me a piece of music, or is there anywhere I can hear this music? Mm-hmm. So we started thinking, maybe we could do a record label for all this music that you only hear once in the game or whatever. Or maybe we'll do a concert, And so, the concert idea kept sort of, that's kind of an interesting idea, doing a concert video game music. I know they've done them in Japan, and we sort of pursued that for a while, and, we quickly learned that we were insane, because, putting on a concert was something that not a lot of people have done, and we wanted to do it for a large audience. But we kept at it. We just kept the idea alive. It took about 3 years to get the rights to do it. Yeah. So we launched on July 6, 2005, in front of almost 11,000 people. We produced a pretty good show. It was all right. So we just kept at it, and here we are, almost 150 shows into it.
You're doing about 60 shows a year now?
Yeah, we did about 50, close to 60 this year. Yeah.
So are you kind of at the end of the tour now?
Yeah. We'll end in December. Probably mid-December, right before Christmas. But yeah, all that's scheduled is close to 60. So we're heading off to Europe for a tour in a week. So.
What are some of the games that, I guess, when you started doing this, you're like, we gotta do that song, we gotta get that?
Oh yeah, well, Halo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you just listen to the show tonight, you'll see what our favorite music is. It's our favorite music. It's the greatest hits of music. On our website we ask people to contribute. What do you want to hear? Please tell us. And we were always pretty shocked to figure out when we tabulate the data periodically. We always find that our instincts are pretty close to what everyone else wants to hear. So, for example, we just put Shadow of the Colossus in the show. We got to work a little bit with the composer. Over in Japan, and Koatani, he's a great composer. We were over there, and we just decided that going to Japan, we were going to try to make friends with all the Japanese composers, and it was great because we get to perform a lot of the music over there. We hung out with Koji Kondo and of Mario and Zelda fame, and all that sort of stuff. So we just keep putting our favorite music in the show. It was fun to also get my own music in. Because I'm a composer, so we do, on occasion, music from Myst, Jade Empire, Mass Effect, stuff like that.
Myst. Are you working on Mass Effect 2 right now?
Yeah, I'm almost finished. I'm about a week and a half away from being done.
I'm extremely excited. I wasn't sure if we could talk about that since I saw
there's a score.
There's a score right there for it.
Scores. For people at home, we're sitting this close to the score.
No, I'm a huge fan of BioWare. That's what
Notes.
Dragon Age has actually just stolen 40 hours of my life.
How is it? I haven't played it.
It's really good. Honestly, graphically though, surprisingly, it doesn't look as good as like Mass Effect does.
Wow. Wait till you see 2.
But I've seen screenshots of it, and it's already blowing my mind. So.
But the immersiveness, the music is interesting. I really shouldn't be talking about this yet. I'll give you an exclusive. The music is going to be, I think, when you're writing music for a video game, it's half of it is the writing. The other half is how you put it in the game, how it works in the game. In my entire career, I've never had a better experience putting music into a game because I have full control over it. And me and my implementer, Brian DiDomenico, we work hand in glove. I write the music, and he puts it in the game, and we watch it play back, and we sync it up to the game and listen to it. And, that didn't work. Well, let's try this. And nobody ever gets to do that. Mm-hmm. And so it's playing back like a movie, and you're playing it. it sounds like a movie score. You know,
Oh, that's phenomenal. We actually talked about that with Tom about the cross, jump between how the score from a video game can very easily be thrown into a film. And on that note, for everyone at home, we're going to make an 8-bit Chronicles of the Nerds video game. We'd love to have you compose the music for it.
I never composed like Tommy did any 8-bit music. So I've always been like, I was a music producer before in the video game space. So I came in right when you could just do full, pretty much of it was started at 8-bit anyway. But
what are, I guess, a list of some of your favorites that you've done?
Well, Myst 3 and 4 was, obviously several years apart, but that's what kind of got me going in terms of people knew where I was, because when we did Myst 3, we full orchestral score, and we released the soundtrack, and it sold actually pretty well.
I own it.
What's that?
I own it.
Yeah, it sold really well. I think it went out with 275,000 of the special editions, and then it sold another 50,000 copies or something. It was pretty crazy for the time. But so Myst, Splinter Cell. I did the Pandora Tomorrow, some of the music in that. I did. I worked on the Market Cree series with Rise of the Kasai. That was actually an underrated game series, but a really fun game to play on Sony and PlayStation. I worked on, of course, Jade Empire and Mass Effect. I've done about 30 games, and a lot of them I wouldn't even bother mentioning. But it just, it's been a lot of fun. I did some of the Neopet stuff for Sony, and, some other games for Ubisoft. So yeah.
Well, thank you for the time.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Jack Wall, the composer, conductor of Video Games Live, and you're checking out Chronicles of the Nerds. I'm sorry, I'll do it one more time. I'm Jack Wall. I'm the composer of video game music from all kinds of stuff, and I'm also the conductor of Video Games Live, and you're checking out Chronicles of the Nerds.